Welcome everybody to tonight's show. I'm Randy Economy, your host, and I hope everybody's having a good holiday weekend. You know, it's the day of love, Valentine's Day. Then we also have another holiday on Monday, which I believe is President's Day. And then next week is my birthday, my 55th birthday, so I'm very excited about that. But I just want to put a little plug out there first that I'm going to be 55. That's a big age, big age. Great show lined up tonight. Hey, if you listened last week, we talked about the shooting death of Bell Gardens Mayor Daniel Crespo. And we had William Crespo, who was Daniel's brother, as well as Jay Devitt, who is an attorney representing the Crespo family, as well as Bell Gardens City Councilman Jesse Mendoza. Tonight, we're going to shift gears. We're going to hear the other side of the story. I have with me tonight, in case you guys don't know the facts of the case, Daniel's wife, Lavette Crespo, was involved in some sort of an incident that day in which the mayor was shot 3 times. Daniel Crespo died either at the scene or on the way to the hospital. And I have with me right now attorney Eber Bayona. Eber, welcome.
Good evening, Randy.
Eber, you're representing Lavette Crespo.
That is correct.
And I just want to thank you for being here tonight. We have a lot of questions. I know there's a lot of things that I can and can't ask you, but I'm going to ask you anyway.
Sure.
But there's a lot of things you can't say.
That is correct.
Because the case is not even really a case yet, because nothing's been filed.
Exactly.
Okay, so just hang on one second. And then I'm also, later on in the show, I'm going to have 2 great people that I'm going to go ahead and really ask my listeners here in Southern California, especially in the city of Bell and the city of La Mirada, to get behind these 2 guys in an election coming up on March 5th. And they are Bell Mayor Nestor Valencia, who is here tonight. Nestor, welcome.
Welcome, Enrique.
And Nestor Enrique Valencia. And if anybody knows Nestor around this town, he's like a legend in Southeast LA County politics already. Are you a legend already?
I don't think so, but if you want to say so,
I think you're pretty good,
You're
man.
the pirate, right?
I'm the pirate,
So-
man, exactly. No, Nestor and I go way back, and this guy, if you know anything about corrupt politics in Southern California, you'll think of Bell. But now it's a new Bell, and it's a good Bell. I also have with me my friend Tony Aiello.
Hello there.
Tony, welcome to the show, Tony.
Thank you for having me, Randy.
Tony's running for La Mirada City Council, and in case you don't know where La Mirada is, it's right next to my hood in Cerritos.
Yes.
And Tony is running for City Council. We're going to talk to these 2 guys at the end of the program for 10 minutes. But I've invited them into the show so they can go ahead and listen to what we're doing here and to get started.
We'll be here.
We're going to be here. So, Eber, let's get started. I want to take you back, and I also want to take my listeners back to that night that this 911 call was made by the son of Daniel Crespo from their home, their condominium. And this is the voice of Daniel Crespo Jr. Roll the tape. That was 19-year-old Daniel Crespo Jr. the day that his father, former Bell Gardens Mayor Daniel Crespo, was shot 3 times. We can say that factually. Eber Bayonne, the attorney for Levette Crespo, he was shot 3 times, according to the autopsy report.
Whatever information is out there.
Whatever information out there. Okay, I know, Eber, there's some things that you can and can't say about the case, of course, because it's really not a case. So is there anything you want to say real quick in regards to setting up some type of ground rules or some type of things that you just to let you and I have spoken. We actually went to dinner this week at believe it or not, Stevens Steakhouse in Commerce. Great food.
Great
by the
dinner.
way. Great dinner. Great food. Great time, by the way. So, you know, you're here tonight as my guest, and I want to let you feel free and open and honest as much as you can about the situation. And you're here on friendly grounds. I'm not casting any judgment on anybody, because that's not what I'm here to do. I'm trying to go ahead and shed light on what happened that night.
Yeah, Randy, first of all, thank you very much for inviting me to your show. You've had some great guests, like Mr. Steve Cooley.
Yes.
And other great individuals.
By the way, Steve Cooley back here next week live on the Randy Economy Show. Just to go ahead and get you a little plug. So Steve, get ready for you're gonna be facing the pirate, man.
You've had some great guests, so I'm honored to be on your show.
Well, I'm honored to have you,
Some
Eber.
of the people who've been here before. So thank you, and by the way, happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, thank you. You too.
But first of all, as you know, there are some grand rules. I cannot talk about the specifics of the evening. I cannot talk about my conversations, if any, with Ms. Crespo.
Okay.
I cannot comment on some of the evidence, but you know, the rules for this, from the State Bar do allow me to discuss and any defenses, for example, which is what I have been talking about since the beginning, since the incident did happen.
Let me ask you a real quick question. How long have you known the Crespos? You know both Daniel and Levette, correct?
That is correct.
When did you first meet them both?
About 4 years ago.
Okay, and in what situation?
I'm involved in local politics. I meet a lot of people.
In Southeast Los Angeles County.
In Southeast Los
Yeah,
Angeles,
yeah.
Los Angeles County.
And I applaud you for that, by the way.
Thank you. I go to a lot of fundraisers. Mr. Crespo was very active politically. So
Did you make a donation to Daniel's past campaigns?
I don't remember. I don't
You'd remember that.
I don't think I have.
Okay, good.
But however, look, speaking generally, when there's a statement made by an individual and it's spontaneous, and that person didn't have an opportunity to fabricate, it didn't have an opportunity to lie or to think too much about what he's saying, that statement is very credible. So the district attorney's office, in analyzing the evidence and looking at the credibility of people who are going to testify, that's one of the things they have to look at. Is this evidence credible? And when somebody calls it 911 and they make statements that are spontaneous, that has a lot of weight. It has a lot of credibility. So whether it's the assistant district attorney who's deciding whether to file or not, or a jury who's looking into the eyes of a witness and determining whether or not they're going to believe them, that's important. So a 911 call, spontaneous, and when statements are made like that, it's very important.
Yeah, but a 911 call isn't the entire basis of a case.
Absolutely not, but it's an important piece of evidence.
It's an important piece of evidence. We want to hang on, Eber. If you want to go ahead and call and talk to Eber Bayonne or myself tonight, I want you to go ahead and pick up those phones right now and call 1-870-KRLA. Randy Economy back here on KRLA AM 870, The Answer.
Good timing, good timing.
How does that sound? Good?
I'd like to sound very popular numbers.
You sounded fine, Hubert.
Yeah, that's great. All right, fantastic.
Your timing was excellent, Mr. Kennedy. Wonderful.
Hey, we gotta fix that because it's no the. It's just RandyEconomyShow.com. I don't think they changed the the. I just noticed that.
I'll write it down. We'll change that this week.
Tony, how you doing?
Okay.
Rolly, how's it going?